Hi guys, I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of quiet today because we're at my local library back in Ostend, and today I'm going to take you to the library I grew up with and kind of show you a couple of things, some of my favourite sections. A lot of things have improved since I was quite younger, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of take you around, show you a couple of things, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Look who's there, we know that person. He's just hiding. Hello. Hi. So here we have, this is all young adult. Like, that's a massive section. It's really, really cool. This didn't exist when I went here. And we actually have an English language section as well, which isn't that big, but hey, it's better than nothing. Let's see if there's something. Ooh, one from Sarah Crossan. That looks nice. They've got quite a lot of like new things. What else have they got? We have some Mallory Blackman as well. Boys Don't Cry. Bit of Morgan Mats in there, just in case. And of course it wouldn't be a library I love if they didn't have any Brandon Sanderson, yes. So this is all the English language sections, which is basically why I learned to read English, like, because there's lots of books. What I also really like about this library is that depending on the genre, like for instance the fantasy one has a certain kind of icon that you use, same with crime, same with like love, romance kind of things. So this is the English language section, but it has like all the different genres together. But I don't know, it made me kind of read like more genres, I think. So this is more of the English language YA section, which is actually, I mean, it's quite big for being in a country where English is not one of the main languages. And then here, this, I know this sounds silly, but this is the very first book I read in English. It's an abridged version of Jane Eyre. I think I was about 15, so I was quite precocious. So this is what I read first, and then I went on to read the actual book. Because let's be honest, who will read other books if you can read a classic when you're 15? I think the most important thing for me about this library, because I remember when I was like really small, there was a different library. It was kind of more spread out across Ostend, and I think I was about 12 or 13 maybe when this building was built purposely for the library, and then the whole collection was moved here, and it was so cool. I think it's mostly because it only takes about 10 minutes by bike for me to get here from where I was living, so it was really accessible, it was really easy to get here, and I felt so welcome here. Like, the people that work here are so lovely. My brother is a volunteer here, so it really feels like home. It's really nice to come back, especially to see how the English language section is great and how the YA section has grown so much, which is very exciting. It's also really warm in here, but that's okay because there's lots of books. And I remember, I'll take you to the children's section as well, but I remember I could just read whatever I wanted, and I think that's one of those things that this library's offered me is just an access to such a wide variety of books, and about different topics, about different themes, different genres, and a lot of great librarians who would kind of encouraged me to go beyond what I was really comfortable with, beyond what I'd already read, and it was a great place to study as well, so which is quite important, especially if you're in secondary school. It's kind of helped me read tons without having to pay for it, because as I may have mentioned before, paperbacks are quite expensive here in Belgium. They're about 19 to 20 euros for just a paperback, so as you can imagine, it's not very feasible to read tons of books and buy all of them. So this library was very important to my life, and I can imagine to other people's lives as well. There's been a lot of changes recently, but it's still here, you know what I mean? I just love the building. It has such a nice atmosphere, and it's at a great location. Let me just show you where the window is right there. I mean, it's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? You're such a dork. They have so many books here I want to read. Like, I could probably take a whole pile with me, and he's like, don't do it, don't.
Because you have to return them.
I know, I have to return them, and I'm only here for another couple of days, so. So this is the children's section. It starts with like graded readers, and then you basically go on, and there's all different kinds of like things, different ones. This is like the non-fiction bit, and then if you go to the back, poetry, and then it's 9 to 11, 12 to 13, so which is like the main one. That's like the biggest one. I used to be here all the time, seriously, all the time. I do like these ones. There's an English language one for kids, which is so cool. And then there's tons of DVDs and stuff like that, which is really cool. Ooh, The Secret of the Templar. That looks interesting. Oh, this is like an author who writes about dolphins. He's like Belgian, and I love his books. I'm trying to find my favorite one. I don't know if I can find it. Do they have it? Maybe they do. Oh, they have Derek Landy as well. Skullduggery pleasant, yes. Very pleasant indeed. Bit of Terry Pratchett never hurt anybody. Also, I have this book, which was one of my favorites when I was growing up. I loved Michael Bell. He has such great books. It's a very different kind of cover to the one I have back home, but it was really cool. And I have to be honest, it kind of pleases me that there are multiple copies of Brandon Sanderson's works here. I'm like, yes, this is one of the best books they've got. And of course in Belgium you can have a drink while you're at the library. Hi Mom! Hello!